Amar woke with a start, gasping for breath. Had he dreamed of the falling star again? It felt so real, yet always when he spoke of it, others only smiled knowingly and said, yes. Dreams of the sky were common to shepherds who spent their nights beneath the endless expanse. But there was something different in his dream, a strangeness that tugged at his heart and mind, whispering unanswered questions. He was a scribe, tasked with recording the deeds of men. The words he etched into clay tablets spoke of births, deaths, harvests, and barters. Each mark he made was a prayer to the gods, a testament to the priests that life was good and prosperous under their benevolent gaze. Every night, he slept beneath the watchful eyes of the moon and the 7 gods reflected in its pale glow. Yet every night, he dreamed of the sky, of wonders beyond his world, and a star that screamed with light as it fell. His life was simple, unchanging, until one night he found the fallen star. He hid it away, but each night he returned to it, drawn by a power he couldn't understand. Slowly he learned its language, feeling its knowledge seep into his very being. It told him things that shook his world. It told him about a time when it and its kind walked the earth, when they gifted knowledge to mortal men and women and then departed, leaving behind echoes of their wisdom and warnings of what was to come. It spoke of a war that shook the universe, ending in the death of its kind and the scattering of its people across the cosmos. It also spoke of a prophecy, of a chosen one who would gather the scattered kin and lead them against the darkness that threatened to consume all light. As he listened, he felt a calling, a responsibility settle upon him like a mantle. He realized he was the chosen one, destined to lead his people out of the darkness that was slowly creeping into his world. But how could one man, a lowly scribe, stand against the growing evil? He didn't know, but the star promised that when the time came, it would show him the way. For now, he had to wait. But waiting was not easy. The darkness was growing, seeping into the hearts of men. He saw greed and lust for power twisting faces that once shone with kindness. He watched families torn apart by betrayal and saw friends become enemies. The star warned him that despair would grow and threaten to engulf everything. He felt it pulling at him, tempting him to give in to the encroaching darkness. One day, while copying an ancient text in the temple, Amar accidentally scratched the clay with his stylus. The high priestess noticed his carelessness and confronted him, her eyes blazing with anger. She accused him of disrespecting the sacred text and demanded an explanation. Amar hesitated, unsure how to respond. The priestess pressed him, and in a moment of panic he confessed everything. To his horror, she didn't laugh at him, didn't call him crazy. Instead, she listened patiently. When he finished, she was silent for a long time. Finally, she spoke. "You carry a heavy burden, Amar," she said softly. "But you are not alone. There are others like us, scattered across the land, waiting for the time to act." She explained that they had all heard the star's call in different ways, each touched by its light in a unique way. They had formed a network, a silent order dedicated to preserving the star's teachings and watching over humanity. "You are to gather with us tomorrow, under the light of the new moon," she said, handing him a small pouch. "Bring the fallen star. It will help us find each other." That night, as Amar prepared for his meeting with the others, he felt a surge of hope. He wasn't alone. There were others who understood, others who shared his burden. He looked up at the stars and whispered, "Thank you." Tomorrow would be a new beginning. It was the first step on a long and dangerous road, but Amar was ready. The fallen star had chosen him. He was the vessel of its wisdom, and he wouldn't fail it.